Hello, learners. In our last lesson, we learned that the growth mindset and fixed mindset see the same challenges in very different ways. But those differences in viewpoints really manifest themselves as voices in your head.
Why are we listening to this? I already know all of this.
This could be a chance to learn something new. I'm curious to find out what I don't know.
We know that when we choose to use our growth mindset, we're ready to take on challenges, learn new strategies, and get smarter. But that doesn't mean our growth voice is our only voice. Unfortunately, we can't just kick one out, and believe me, we've tried.
I'm not going anywhere.
We have to learn how to identify which voice is speaking and choose to listen to our growth voice. Luckily, there are some patterns we can pick up on. Let's look at some different scenarios and see if we can identify our voices in a game we like to call Name That Voice. Welcome to Name That Voice, the game show where our contestants need to identify the growth mindset voice from a set of responses.
What is going on?
This is so exciting.
Scenario number 1. We're facing a new problem, one we haven't seen before. Which of these two responses is from our growth voice? Is it, this looks unfamiliar, we should probably work on this thing we already know how to do? Or, this is new, awesome, I'll have to learn something?
This is new. I'll have to learn something.
Correct! Our fixed voice might want to play it safe and stick to what we already know. But our growth voice knows that we need to seek new opportunities in order to keep growing. Scenario number 2. We've just gotten our graded test back and we did great. Which of these is our growth voice? Is it, I'm such a genius, I'm a natural at this? Or, I did it, my hard work paid off?
I'm such a genius. I'm a natural at this.
Ooh, incorrect. It's a tricky one because that does sound great, but that's our fixed voice, assuming our intelligence is an innate gift.
I did it. My hard work paid off.
Correct! Our growth voice knows our successes aren't accidents. They're the culmination of our effort and persistence. When we listen to our growth voice, we learn to appreciate our hard work and remember that we can get even better. Scenario number 3. A classmate answers a question correctly, but you thought the answer was something else. Does the growth voice say, good thing I didn't answer that one in front of everyone? Or, I didn't get that. I should ask for help on what I did wrong.
I got this. It's definitely, good thing I didn't answer that one in front of everyone. I don't want to look stupid in front of the class.
Oh, I'm sorry. Incorrect. Sounds like you're trying harder to look like you were smart rather than actually getting smarter.
Come on.
The correct answer was, I should ask for help on what I did wrong. Admitting mistakes can be hard. It might be scary or embarrassing or intimidating, but guess what? Over time, it gets easier. Besides, we realize mistakes aren't an ending. They are part of the journey.
And as a great side effect, having the courage to admit a mistake might help my classmates and will make it easier for someone else to admit their mistake.
Correct! Bonus points to contestant number 1. Ooh, that sound means it's time to move on to our lightning round. Contestants, identify these statements as growth voice or fixed voice. That task was so easy, I'm a genius.
Fixed voice. Our growth voice would say, if the task was so easy, I must need a new challenge.
Correct! Next question. I failed at this task before. There's no way I can do this.
That's our growth voice getting ready for a new challenge?
Incorrect. That is our fixed voice. Our growth voice would say,
I know I'm in control of my growth. I just need to try a new strategy.
correct!
Wow, I'm doing terribly at this. I must not be cut out for this game.
Wait a minute. That was my fixed voice.
Yeah, so what? We keep failing here. Let's go do something else.
No. My growth voice would say something like,
We can definitely overcome this challenge. Let's try a new strategy.
yeah. I just keep guessing and trying to answer quickly. This time, I'll listen carefully and think slowly.
And here's our last question. Are you sure about this? What if you fail?
That's growth, I think. Wait. Listen carefully. Think slowly. Oh, I know.
That's a fixed voice. A growth voice wouldn't be afraid of failing. It would tell us to take a responsible risk and try something new.
That's correct! And that's the end of our game. Now that we have a better understanding of how to tell our growth voice and our fixed voice apart, we'll have an easier time choosing to listen to and use our growth mindset. Remember, your fixed voice isn't going anywhere, so it's important to listen closely and make sure you're listening to the right voice. In our next lesson, we'll put all of our knowledge to good use and answer the most important question of all. Now that we know how to choose our growth mindset, what are we going to do about it? Thanks for joining us today, learners. Be sure to practice listening to these voices and check out our other lessons all about your extraordinary brain. Oh, and congratulations, you just got smarter.